Hey guys, welcome back to Sparkman Homestead. My name is Krista. Today we're gonna go out to the Amish. Sorry, I'm just trying to walk by my washing machine really quickly. It's kind of loud. We're gonna head out to my local Amish today. I need to restock some of our chicken feed, and that is where I get all of our chicken feed from. So we're gonna go there. The other really fun thing, and the reason why I want to film this with you guys, is because we are gonna hit some of the Amish greenhouses. Yay! By hit, I mean we're gonna go and visit, probably buy some stuff at our local greenhouses. So we are gonna be looking for some raspberry bushes. We expanded our raspberry beds and we need to fill them now. So we're gonna go and check and see if they have any raspberries there, and probably end up coming home with some extra things, but we'll see. It'll be an adventure. So one thing with the Amish is they do not appreciate being filmed. So I'm going to try to discreetly film what I can out there. I may not get the feed mill because that one might be a little hard to film for you guys, but for sure I will be able to turn the camera on in the greenhouses because I can just kind of watch who I'm filming there. So we're gonna head out that way. Guys, don't mind my very puffy face right now. The chemotherapy apparently makes my face puff up like a balloon right now. So I was almost hesitant to even film anything until the swelling kind of went down on my face. But you know what? This is me right now. This is what's going on. And yeah, so anyways, I got a nice beautiful pink shade happening because we have all of our tomato and pepper plants here. I want to show you how big my tomato plants are now. Oh, and this is what I'm doing to deal with the gnat problem so bad. Look at these beauties. Oh, so awesome. I don't know if you remember a while ago, but I said I was starting this like orange, kind of an orange citrus seed from Baker's Creek. Look at it. I don't know if you can see on it. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up or not, but it has all of these like spikes on it. It's so cool. I'm so excited to try these. These have to stay inside for a long time. Like it needs to be pretty warm outside before I can put these out there. And I think what I'm gonna do, because these take a really long time to grow, I'm probably just gonna end up putting these into a really big pot. And that way I can bring them in the fall if we don't have a harvest yet. But I'm really excited to experiment with these fun guys. Oh, the other thing I also started, I think I started it 2 days ago. Started my pumpkins and my squashes. I got a little bit more, what are these, lettuces started, but these are some watermelons. Typically, I direct sow all my watermelons and squashes and stuff, but last year I found that the birds kept getting at a lot of the seeds I put in, and I was just going through a lot of seeds. So I thought this year I'm just gonna seed start them, and then that way I can just put them directly in the ground. Squash, cucumbers, well actually I didn't start any cucumbers, those I will direct sow. But squash, pumpkin, things like that, they do not like to be transplanted. So really if you're gonna seed start them about 2 to 3 weeks before they need to go into the ground. That way they're not overly big, they're not root bound, and you can kind of just get them in the ground easier. I am not gonna up pot them. The pots that I put them in are the pots that I'm gonna leave them in until they're ready to go out. I am probably gonna end up planting them in about 4 weeks. We should be pretty frost free by 4 weeks. In fact, you really want your soil temperature. It's not necessarily the outside air temperature that matters when planting like frost tender things, really your soil temperature. So you need to make sure that your soil temperature is going to be above a certain amount. It's tomatoes, things like that, they don't like cold soil. They don't like cold, wet soil. So you really want to make sure that it's nice and warm before you're planting those things out. So in about 4 weeks, my soil temperature should be pretty good. So we'll get those out. But anyways, I'm taking a long time here. We need to get going because they do close earlier at the feed mill. So let's get going. So this is the road that our feed mill is on, and unfortunately I wasn't able to film in there. It was really busy, and it is such a small little tight spot that I wasn't able to actually get my camera out to show you guys. But this is where we get our chicken feed from, our turkey feed. When we have pigs, we get it all from there. So we picked up that stuff and then we headed over to the greenhouses. This particular greenhouse that I'm in right now was one where it had all of the herbs in it. Now they had a whole bunch of herbs that I'd actually not seen before, like a whole different type of basil varieties. I think that particular basil variety was a lettuce leaf, which I'm actually growing this year. But they had this really cool basil one right here. It's called a ruffle leaf basil. I've never seen that before. I didn't get it, but I really kind of wanted to. And this is another one that was so cool. It was a miniature basil, but it had already gone to flower, so I decided not to get it because I didn't want to get anything that had already flowered. Love this. Look at the colors. Beautiful. This is what this is right here. So beautiful. These are the same thing, just different color. Ooh, oh my gosh. Look at these. So fun. I think I want to get some of these. They have lots of succulents as well. I really like these. I think these are string of pearls. I really like those ones. These are fun too. Lots of really pretty stuff. Oh, this is the other thing that I really want to get for the deck. These are citronella plants. I wouldn't mind getting a couple of those for the deck, and they are $6 for each one. Oh, and this is another thing I didn't plant this year either. This is pineapple sage. I might grab one of these too. This one looks so fun. So that was the herb one. We are gonna head over to the vegetable one. Also, look at the size of these nasturtiums. Huge. They have all of the fruit trees and the raspberries and stuff over there, so we'll go there after. So they have all of their cool crops all outside under these, so we'll go and look at those in a minute because I can't really walk by right now. It's all greenhouses. So this one down here is tomatoes, so we'll hit this up because I'm looking for a chocolate cherry tomato. Let's see if they have them here. Sometimes they have neat varieties. I've never heard of this variety before. Guessing it's like a Cherokee purple. There was a seedless tomato. Oh, this is how much they are. Some of them are bigger than others. These ones are just started. Look at how many. Ooh, I love these ones. You get 4 in a pack, and they're $2.25 a pack. I might get some of those. I really have to issue self-control when I come in here because I only have so much space, but oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This one looks fun. Let's even pick this one out. But I think this one is going to be very similar to like the pineapple one that I'm already growing and the Kellogg's breakfast, so I'm not going to get that one. But they have some fun varieties. I grew this one last year, this ox heart, and this one was really nice. Mountain Fresh. Okay, we found it. Chocolate cherry. Perfect. We're gonna have a variety of color this year. So we've got the champagne bubble one, which will be a yellow one, and then we have the regular Chadwick cherry, which is red, and then we'll have this chocolate cherry. Lots of colors. I also don't want to get my tomato starts too big because I'm still got 4 weeks before they go in the ground. So I'm looking for smaller ones. So we picked that one out because it's not super big. One is another really good one, Carolina Gold. That's another good variety. But again, it's kind of similar to the pineapple one. Okay, this is like the peppers and all that stuff.
Yeah, those are all peppers.
We abandoned the pepper one because I don't need any peppers and that one was busy. Let's go down here. Nobody's down here now, so we can go down and see what there is. Oh, lots of strawberry starts. Don't need any of those. So we got here, this is cabbage. Sorry, my shadow's in the... Look at all the lettuce.
Butter lettuce.
We have a lot of lettuce. What is this one? Jade cross Brussels sprouts. Do I get some Brussels sprouts? I didn't start any Brussels sprouts because they just don't do super well at this time of year. Do I attempt it for $2.25 and I get 4 of them? Oh, I'm not thinking we're gonna have good luck with that. Steven seen this one, cheddar cauliflower. These are really yummy. We already have 14 cauliflowers growing though. I don't think I need any more cauliflower. I honestly don't even know what I'm looking for here. I'm trying not to get my shadow in here. They have some celery here as well, but it is like really just started celery. This is actually new this year. They've never had these here before. So that's cool because all this stuff can go in the ground now, even with a couple of days of frost. Okay, we got one more to go in. Hopefully the seedless watermelon are in here. I don't know, maybe they were in the pepper plants. The pepper one we abandoned. This looks like all tomatoes. We'll see. These are fun. Lime and lemon. These are dwarf lemons. Oh, that would be so fun to grow in the house. My horseradish has not come up yet, but I'm gonna give mine a fighting chance. I'm not gonna be impatient. For $6.50, it's hard not to, but I already have some. This is the other thing I like to get here is sweet potato slips. You can get all of these, like this huge thing for $2.50. I've gotten them here before. They turn out really good. Actually, sorry, $3.50. Steven's finding all the good varieties. There's this one. I'm looking for a seedless watermelon right now.
Georgia rattlesnake. Never heard of that.
Fun. I'm also looking for really, really small plants because again, they're not going to go in for 4 more weeks.
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Oh my gosh. Yellow Dome. We're looking for seedless.
You can't find it.
Seedless. Crimson Sweet.
There it is. Found it.
Found it. Perfect. And they're little, which is really good.
Tasty seedless.
Okay, so we want to flip it around and see what the picture looks like. Perfect. And they're nice and small, which is what I'm looking for, except that's pretty dead. So
We'll get this one
we'll
here.
get a different one.
All right.
That one's only got 3 in it though.
Oh. Okay.
This one's good right
That
here.
one's dead.
This one.
This
No, this one just came up. That's what the seed is for.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's looks like it's got gnat damage. We'll get this one. This one's just popped up. Wonder what this is. Sweet herb. Never heard of it. I'll have to look it up. Which one? That or the Top Gun?
I want to try this one. It's a cool looking color.
Steven, are you falling for the names?
I don't know.
What's the price for them here? Get something to carry that in? Okay, let's go and look and see if we can find any raspberries. I'm thinking you need a cart. They also have lots of fruit trees here too. This is where we got our apple trees last year. All the trees are over here, and then we have, actually it looks like we have trees over here too.
This is rhubarb.
Yeah, some rhubarb. That is $8.99.
Look at blueberry.
Blueberries. I really need to get some blueberries going. I only have one lonely blueberry plant. Apparently you need to have more than one blueberry plant in order to get good harvest of blueberries, but I get 5 blueberries a year off of mine. So happy bees in here. I hope you can see him. He's over there. These are all blueberries. Okay, he's found the blackberries. Actually, these are figs. Ooh, figs would be fun. We don't have any fig plants.
No. Look at this one.
Okay, blackberries. Triple Crown thornless. That's what I want, is some thornless, but today's not blackberries, it's raspberries. So we got yellow raspberries. So I think this is a variety that I got last year, so I want to get a couple of these plants. And they look like they're in really good shape. So we'll probably end up getting a couple of these, maybe 4. I guess that's more than a couple. I guess that's a few.
Yeah.
And then they got Concord grapes. We don't need any more of those though. Okay, I think we're good.
Think we're good enough?
Yeah. Somebody forgot the checkbook. That somebody is me. So we're limited to how much cash we have on us. They only take cash or check out here, so you got to come prepared. I did not come prepared. Hopefully if we combine our cash we'll have enough. We have bigger tomato starts over here too. These ones are more money though. At the end of the season they have these marked down to like dirt cheap. It's a really good time to come at the end of the season. Go and stand in line now. Very, very tempted. Little baby black one in there. And then they got some chickens that are laying. I don't need any more of you. $2. I love getting my seeds here too. Dixondale. $3.75 a bush. It's a really good deal, but they're really small. Got some tomatoes already. Some seed potatoes. I like looking over here and seeing what seeds they have. Hey, $40 later. I only have $10 left and there's another greenhouse I want to go to. So I think this is the way the Lord is making me have self-control, is he literally made me forget my checkbook. So we're going to go to one more greenhouse and then head home. Problem too with me forgetting the checkbook is that is how we pay for our chicken feed. So we had to already use cash to get that. So let's go to the second one and see what fun things we can find there. So up here, this store right here is one of my favorite Amish stores. It is like an actual real Amish store. It's not like one of those ones that are marketed as an Amish store. love it in there. I get a lot of my bulk spices and stuff that I can't get on Azure. I will find them in that little store. We are gonna go to, I'm taking my sunglasses off here. We are gonna go to one more greenhouse up the road here. Like I said, I only have $10 left, so I don't really need to get anything else, but I just, since we're out here, I wanna go and see what they have in here. So in here, there's really no parking in this little tiny spot. Look at front row parking right there. Okay, let's go in and see what we can find. They have some cold crops over here too. Sometimes they keep their discounted stuff over here, but I don't see it discounted today. They got some really big kohlrabis, kale. Prices are the same at all of them, so $6.50 for these ones. Spinach, tempted, very, very tempted. I like this place because all of the names are up here, so it's a little bit more organized. But one thing I did not plant this year was just a plain sweet basil. I did a lettuce leaf basil. I'm debating getting this one. I don't know. This is one that I've been seeing a lot lately, is this mojito mint. It smells amazing. Spearmint. I don't need any more mint.
No, they're like a weed.
Yeah. One looks really cool. Black Beauty. It's a sweet pepper. I love growing dark colored vegetables. I'm gonna think about that one. Sugar cube. Steven told me a fun thing, but I'll tell you when we get out of here. We got out of there without buying anything. It was kind of a little bit more busier in that one, but it's just the same prices, and they didn't really have anything different other than that Black Beauty bell pepper, which would have been really cool, but I'm issuing self-control in there and I didn't buy anything. Steven had a really fun idea, and he said it would be really fun to mix a hot pepper, like, what do you say, a jalapeno?
Jalapeno.
To mix a jalapeno pepper with a cantaloupe and make like a spicy cantaloupe. He said, can you do that? I said, I probably could. So what I may do is take one of my cantaloupe plants and plant them beside a jalapeno pepper. So I'll put them directly beside each other and see if I can maybe have that jalapeno pollinate one of my cantaloupe seeds. I won't get the hot cantaloupe this year, but what will happen is next year I'll save those seeds and then plant them, and we could try it out. Sorry, we're just, old car drove by, took Steven's attention, and we went in the ditch.
Squirrel.
Goodness heavens.
I think on the ditch.
Anyways, so we may do that experiment this year and see if we can get a hot cantaloupe. Be scientists. Steven says, can you be a scientist? I said, for sure you can. But I don't know, maybe we'll experiment. Okay, so we're gonna head home now.
Yeah.
We're in an Amish traffic jam right now. This is the thing with being out here, is you have to wait behind these. Okay, so we just got home. I'm gonna get these out of the truck, and then I'm gonna go and put them over there. I'm thinking today I'm probably gonna get the raspberries in the ground, and then maybe if we have time we can start getting some of our onions put in, but it is really, really bright out here, and I should have my sunglasses on. So let's get these over to where they need to go. This is our raspberry patch here. The other thing that we need to do is get some T-posts put up. This was the one I started last year. They really expand a lot. And then we just made these 2 beds this year. So what I'm gonna do is put the raspberries in these beds. Once I get them put in, then I'm gonna cover these beds with some wood chips because raspberries love wood chips. I told Steven that I didn't think 2 of the plants per bed was gonna be enough. I thought maybe we would need about 3, but we're gonna start with 2 and then hopefully that's gonna be enough. What I have to do is get some of this grass pulled out from around the beds. How we made these beds is I just laid cardboard down and then I put some topsoil and compost on here. So in order for me to get these raspberry plants in, I have this like little auger tool that attaches to my hand drill, and then I can just drill down because I have to try to get through some of that cardboard that's under here to get these raspberry plants in. So let me go and grab the raspberry plants. Okay, that's plants. So we'll put 1 right there. Actually, you know what? 2 should be fine for this because they're gonna end up spreading. So I think we're actually fine with 2. That one might do well with 3, but 3 probably would be good in this bed just to get one in the center. This bed is obviously a little bit bigger than this one, but see how much they just spread everywhere? I made the mistake in the fall and I actually cut these down right to the ground, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm still kind of learning raspberries. This is like our first year that we're kind of really attempting it. So I'll know next year just to kind of prune them a little bit better. Hopefully this year we can get some raspberries. Raspberries are my favorite fruit. So I'm actually gonna go in and have a little bit of a snack first, and then we will come back out and then we'll get these raspberries in the ground. Okay, I just ate something. It is still like very much the heat of the day right now. I think it's like almost 80 degrees outside. So I am not gonna put my raspberries in the ground because it is not good to plant when it's really hot. So I will probably do that later on tonight, like once it gets a little bit cooler outside. But what I am gonna do, because it is the heat of the day, is we are gonna go in the back and I'm gonna take all of that plastic cover off of my garden. As per doctor's orders, I need to make sure I have my sunglasses on when I go outside, so I want to apologize for that, and you guys are gonna be able to see you in my reflection. You'll be able to see the camera. But yeah, so we're gonna head outside and we are gonna take this black tarp off of our back garden because I want it to kind of dry out a little bit back here, and we have 80+ degrees the next couple of days. So that's gonna be perfect. It's not supposed to rain for a couple of days. So we're gonna get the tarp removed and yeah, let it kind of dry out a little bit. We were able to find an amazing deal, and I say we like I was a participant in it. Steven was able to find an amazing deal on a tiller. We used to have a tiller and then we actually ended up selling it because it was really hard to use. It was like a rear propelling tiller. I don't know, there's a difference between the tillers. Anyways, he found a tiller that almost does it itself, so it's a little bit easier to use. So he found an amazing deal on Marketplace and he went and picked it up a couple of days ago. So we need to get this ground kind of dried up a little bit before we can get in here and till. So I'm gonna putter today and get that done while it is beautiful outside. Oh, I want to show you guys what my peas look like. Peas are doing amazing back here. Really good. Okay, so my battery is actually about to die. So I'm gonna go in and get a new battery and then we're gonna start to pull this tarp up. So I just lifted this log up. Look at all of these happy guys. So big. I'm just gonna put them over here. Get them in my garden. Get some of these weeds also pulled up. I do not want all these weeds in here. Okay, we are gonna head back out. I had to come in because I really needed to get some liquid. This is just some homemade grape juice. So grapes from our grapevines last year that I turned into juice. Anyways, I put a little bit in with water and just dilute it. And that's what I'm gonna have. And I think my gloves are still outside. I got a whole bunch done. Yes, my gloves are out here. I need to get them on. I got a whole bunch done back there. I got most of the tarp picked up, and it's a mud pit. I'll show you guys what it looks like, but yeah, it's a little bit muddy back there. I'm covered in mud. So let's go back and I will show you. Okay, so I gotta fold these up still. I fold them up and then use them again next year. You can get a couple years out of them. I think I explained a while ago where I get that black tarp. All it is it's the painter's tarp, I think it's called, and I get it at Walmart, and you can get really big rolls of it, and it works perfect for covering your garden in the winter. That's what I use. It's the cheapest thing that I have found to like a silage tarp without having to, you know, pay for the name. So I'm going to show you what I uncovered. So this was all grass in the fall, and it is wanting to come back. It is all yellow because I just uncovered it. So we're going to till this all, but you can see there's like a mix of rocks in here too, which should be okay. There's not a lot of them. So I still have to get that tarp up, and I still have to get that tarp up. I'm gonna leave that weed fabric down in between my rows of tomatoes and stuff, but this is where it is just a muddy mess. Look at this, guys. I'll show you here. Look at how far my feet sink down. Just a mud mess. Steven tried to get out there with the lawnmower, and it is just standing water. Like, you can see the standing water there, and the lawnmower started to sink. So that's not possible. But okay, I'm gonna get this done. All done. Got all of the plastic pulled off. And now we just kind of wait for it to dry out a little bit, and then we're gonna till and then lay down our weed fabric, because this is all gonna be covered with weed fabric. I am not playing games this year with weeds, just don't have the energy. So that was a big job. The other fun project today that's getting done is Steven is building a rabbit hutch for us. We're gonna get some rabbits, but he's just getting it all built, and he's building it all with cedar, and then this is pressure treated wood down here, but the rest of it's going to be cedar, and then we're going to put like a nice tin roof on it, and then we're going to do something underneath to catch all of the rabbit poop. One of the reasons I wanted to get rabbits on our homestead is because their poop you can put on the garden almost right away. It's not considered like a hot compost. You can use it right away. So I want to get rabbits because their manure is really good for the garden. And I just realized that I am sunburned. Oh no. Oh well. I'm going inside right now anyways. So Steven is just kind of puttering around with this project. It's almost done. We really just have to get the doors and the roof put on, and then we can get some rabbits. Yay! So that's going to do it for today's video. I am exhausted. I'm going to go in and have a shower because I am covered in mud. So yeah, beautiful day out today, and tomorrow's supposed to be even nicer, so I'm excited. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.